Hi, welcome. In this session, let us see the first and foremost Git command to create a repository in our local system, and also we will see a few other commands. I'm Kumar and welcome to my channel on tech and tutorials. So the Git Init command creates a new repository. It is used to convert an existing or unversioned project to a Git repository. Most of the other Git commands that we will see are only available once we do the Git Init. Under the hood, executing Git Init will create a .git subdirectory in the current working directory, which contains actually all of the necessary Git metadata for our new repository. This metadata includes subdirectories for objects, references, and template files. Also, a head file is created which actually points to the currently checked out commit. By the way, head is a reference to the last commit in the currently checked out branch. So we will be only seeing Git init, but there are other options for Git init. You can provide other options with the Git init, which is like bare and templates and all those stuff. But 90% of the time, the plain Git init is what we all need to get started with the project. So let us go to our command prompt and see the file structure here. I'm already inside the folder class syllabus, and there's a syllabus.txt as I showed you, and there's a worksheets, and inside the worksheets there is a file called modelscience.txt. And let's start to initialize our Git folder with the command git init. So right now, if you see the folder, there is no other files or folders inside this directory, and I initialize it using the command git init, and it creates a folder and it says that initialize empty git repository in this .git folder. So this is a hidden folder, and if I go inside this hidden folder, you see all the files and folders whatever Git requires, it creates inside these folders for its references and storages. So if you see the head here, it would be pointing to the master now. So whenever you initialize a repository, first branch it creates is the master branch. So that's why you are seeing this here. So now that we have initialized our repository, let's check the status with the git status command, and it gives me what next I can do. So I can actually add these files using the git add command, git add syllabus.txt or worksheets. I will add this file first, git add syllabus.txt, and I do a git status again, and I see that my new file is moved to the staging area here, and my worksheets folder is still not added, it's still untracked. So next I will add my worksheets folder using this command git add worksheets, and I'll check the status here, and now both my folder including the files inside the folder and then my syllabus.txt is also added to the cache area or the stage area. Now once it goes to the staging area, I can move it to my repository using git commit. That will complete my full cycle for all the files pushing to my local repository. Let us move ahead and commit these changes whatever is in the staged and push it into the local repository in here repository. So for that we need to do is git commit -m, and you have to put one commit message first commit and click and hit enter, and all our files are committed now, all the files and folders whatever is there. So if I do a git status, which shows me it's clean now, working area is clean. So I did a git log and I see the commit with the ID in here. Everything is stored as hash in git, so this is the hash string and 40-digit hexadecimal here, and it shows my head is pointing to the master branch now, and the author and the date and my text string also comes in here, first commit. So that completes the full cycle of Git in our local repository, initializing the repo, then moving to staging area, and then finally committing all to our local Git repository. We have seen all the required commands for doing that, including some other commands like git log and all. Thanks, and that's all in this session.